Hi. How are you doing? I'm doing all right. I'm keeping my carrot seed bed. The above ground has carrots and celeries and onion sets in it. I'm trying to keep that damp. The wind is blowing pretty hard up here. There's going to be storms coming. Probably not for me, but people southeast of me again. You know, I live kind of just right on a bend that the jet stream hits a lot. Like, for some reason, North Dakota's always in that. It's on the bend somewhere. And, you know, the way it comes across the U.S. from the west. Sorry, I suppose it would be this way. For you, for me, left to right. I'm thinking about this jet stream and these data centers in Utah. And how they're saying that this 40,000 acre data center is going to throw off as much heat as, 23 atom bombs every day. It'll increase the surrounding temperature by 5 degrees. And everybody's so short-sighted. Or, I don't know, living in a silo or a bubble or whatever. They think that whatever happens in their own little state is just them. They're the only ones. I caught a local news feed from stone fruit growers out of Utah. Their peaches, they lost their peach crop. And people are like, what? It's farming, man. That's the way it is. And the comments are like, it's a freeze. It happens all the time. The problem is everything heated up a little too early this year. We had there were Canadian geese flying over the first week of February. I think that's early. The cottonwoods dropped their seeds a couple weeks ago. It's a little early. Till like June, you know. That might just be me. You know, whatever. That could be perfectly normal. But it was heating up a little early. My dad said that he saw like a monarch butterfly in the backyard. I've seen a couple. Not monarchs, just butterflies in the last couple of days. It's finally gotten warm enough. But and that's early. If he did indeed see a monarch, that's early. That's because it's too warm further south of us and they get pushed up north probably earlier than they should and things freeze. Yeah, anyway, it got too warm. So the leaves on the trees start leafing out early. I've seen it happen before. And then a normal, regular freeze, you know, spring frost, snow, that happens pretty regularly up further north, you know. Ruins the foliage, kills the fruit crop. And I've heard that's happening all over the United States. My point is, it isn't just specific to Utah. And the jet stream is going to pick up that extra 5 degrees of heat and it's going to drag it all over the US. And we're going to end up with more than 47 tornado warnings every evening. It's too warm, man. It's too warm. It isn't just, and then I checked the weather app. Oh, this morning, the air quality is great. Keep it great by riding a bike. Okay. My riding a bike is not going to offset a data center. Not ever. Do you know what I mean? They understate. They don't even talk truth about the actual problem. There's too much concrete. There's too much blacktop. There's a lot of cities and roadways and monocultures and, you know, hey, if you're thinking about tearing out your lawn because it's a monoculture and a money suck. You know, the thing about lawns, here, let me go off on a tangent. Monocultures, yes. Nitrogen suck, money suck, water suck, right? Like unnecessarily so, just so it can look pretty and you can walk on it. Lawns were invented by the Victorians. I don't mean Charles Dickens. I mean like Queen Victoria and her cousin husband, Albert. It became real popular among the landed gentry because it signaled a couple of things. Number one, you were wealthy enough to own that much ground and not have to put food on it. And number two, you were wealthy enough to pay all the people to come out and tend to your lawn because they weren't. Not the landed gentry. They didn't do that stuff. Anyway, so then you fast forward to Americana suburbs, and now they're also used as a form of social control, right? You got to have a nice, well-kept lawn, or somebody can call the sheriff, the fire department, I don't know, the city. You can get fined, you can go to jail. You have to stand in front of a judge because of grass, you know? And then HOAs make rules that you can't grow food on your front lawn or your back lawn or wherever the hell. You have to spray them and fertilize them and all this stuff, and they demand that you prop up some other economy, essentially. I have to go spend money on fertilizer and weed killer for why? I hate that. Anyway, if you decide to tear out your lawn and you want to you got to put some green back in the ground though, because if it's, you know, streets are hotter than the lawn, right? So you don't want to make it worse. You don't want to heat up your place. Keep it cool. Just don't water it. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not tearing up all the lawn in my yard, but I don't really pay much mind. I don't fertilize it. I don't water it. Sink or swim. We don't bag it, you know, when you mow it. Just leave it there. It's fine. I don't know. I think we're cooked. That's what I'm saying. I think the billionaires are gonna get away with building their stupid shit that's gonna like decimate. Dude, if that would do more damage to all of North America, that would not be isolated to just Utah. If just that area of ground heated up by 5 degrees easily, it would compound over time and spread. I don't know. I don't know what can be done other than voting people out. I don't understand these council members who, you know, what the hell, man? You don't have family? You don't have kids that live there? Why would anybody willingly do that, you know? Shit's got to come to a screeching halt. And it's obvious the stock market has nothing to do with the actual economy at all. Those people are just buying and selling their own imaginary money at this point. There's no real value behind it. It's just, you know what I mean? Anyway. Oh. And there were tomato crops that went kaputs in the south. Like, I feel like food's already pretty pricey. It's gonna get worse. So if you haven't started growing something, you're not too late yet. Okay? Tomatoes, you might have to pick some up or beg some off of a friend who grows them. Cucumbers, zucchini, you can still get that going. I bet you can still get away with putting potatoes in the ground. Mine are coming up. Just little tiny green sticking out of the ground. I was a little worried because the temps had dropped down to like 26 a couple weeks ago. It's going to be in the mid-30s the next few days. Monday, not till like Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and a lot of rain. It's going to be cold and rainy. So I'm waiting until, you know, honestly, traditionally, my whole life, people didn't really plant veggies out until like Memorial Day or June 1st. So I just, you know, trying to put the brakes on it as much as I can. It's been so windy here, I can't. It'll kill my plants. They're not strong enough. They can't withstand the UV and the wind. And our relative humidity is well below 20%. Fires, man. Yeah, wind's really blowing. It's very dry. Grow something to eat. I don't know, one thing. It'll give you something to do. Yeah. I'm worried, but, you know, I'm not hanging up my shovel. You have a good day.